No, I'm saying, man, 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 I know Luca's gonna be was gonna be coming back a bit sooner, but I didn't think Reeves was coming back like that quick. So them two was supposed to have it was supposed to be out about the same amount of time. He's not coming back until assuming the Lakers get far, like the second round. Right. So what? Oh, basically they're giving a timeline of when he's coming back, like a rough estimate. No, they're still trying to figure out when he's coming back because his injury is actually well. To be fair, both Luca and his injury is preventable if they would have had more time to rest. Uh, yeah. Dom, I can't be able to play with you because I just joined the rec. Bronny's giving me mixed signals. I don't trust it, especially in the playoffs. Wait, 10 a.m. Which day? Damn, I didn't get that tip off. Why they have me at center? I mean, is he really gonna add anything? Oh, let's go. I'm just saying, is he really gonna Then again, you know what? I can't say he's not gonna add anything because he's better than Aiden. Has the ball, bro. Golly, huh? Where did Kevin Durant get out for? Oh, day to day means he might still play. Yeah, He's just depending on the injury. Yeah, he's done for the. He always been on. He's been done. Honestly, if we're getting the since we're getting the Rockets, pretty much we have a good chance to beat them actually because KD is gonna be day to day, which means uh yeah. But the thing is, it's just LeBron by himself. Yeah, he might play. The thing is, they're probably gonna give Aiden more minutes. Has the fucking oh my god. That. But I think it's gonna win the first game. Oh my God, you are so terrible. Um, first game, honestly, this one can go either way. I might give that one to Houston. I feel like Houston might win first game, but I, hey, I ain't arguing if the Lakers win, bro. Bro, why? What's the problem? Every single time I play Rec, it gives it, there's always some kind of problem. I don't know if it's just no. Let me know when you finish your match. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Invite me to. Yeah, it's gonna be LeBron basically doing a one wreck wrecking crew, and that's about it. That's all LeBron. It's just LeBron and road floaters. What? Golden State is better than the Thunder? I will say this. I think Golden State has a better chance at taking on the Thunder, I guess, than the. I don't know. I don't actually. Depending, I, I don't know. I'm a big iffy on it. Either way, put it, the Thunder is gonna win, but like I'm trying to see who's a better line a matchup. I think it might be Warriors too. Boston. Okay, I mean, I don't know how this playoffs is gonna roll out, other than the Thunder making it far. Boston Boston should ideally make it far. Really don't know how that lineup is gonna go. Uh, Nuggets are not a bad team, generally speaking. It's just, like I said, it depends on how they want to play and who they're lining up against.
Welcome, sports
Um,
fans. Thank
if
you for
it's against
joining
the
us.
Thunder,
It's the
I do think
NBA
they
on
can give a Thunder the
TNT
run for their
Sports.
money.
Hello,
But
everyone. I'm Brian Anderson,
for
joined by
example, if
Greg
it's
Hill
like
and
the
Mike
Lakers,
Harmon.
yeah,
We'll have a
Nuggets got
great
Lakers.
time
I'm not
watching
getting
along.
both.
We'll see
I'll
the
let
Cleveland
because if we
Cavaliers
had Luca and
taking
Reeves,
the
then that's a
Golden
different
State
story.
Warriors. And it's Cleveland to start out. Here's Irving.
Huh?
From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, this is a staple, a
Oh my
pillar
God.
of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him, or he'll pull up on a
Yeah.
dime.
Now the Warriors with it. Up top, Curry. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And a big-time jam
there. Curry's got
Cavs versus who?
He can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Raptors. Yeah, the Cavs got that. Oh my God! Stop it.
Get him open looks early. On the attack, Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fires in the triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Huh?
Driving inside.
Yep.
And he comes up with a bucket. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm.
Oh my God! I thought I was gonna block that. But yeah, that's college for you.
He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Harrison. The three, Durant. The rebound.
Oh man.
James deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And here's Curry for three. Drops in the three.
Who, LeBron?
Curry's got 7 points.
He can still do it. He's just preserving himself because he's old. I mean, you expect a 41-year-old to consistently? Yeah.
Pass to Barry. Back to Durant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It really was not that contested.
Comes out smelling good.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach.
Let's go.
They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me.
Hey.
Tell you what, if you let Will
Be-
get the ball there,
Will Chamberlain is not a shooter like that.
And Cleveland calls their first time.
So I guess you quitted the match then. Uh, I didn't even do nothing. That was not even on me.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Cavaliers to start out. Irving for three.
The thing is,
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
the thing is, Hornets. I mean, they beat Miami because let's be honest, Miami is the type of team to probably lose. That should have been a foul.
And it's sent back by Irving. Here's Mitchell.
I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I did saw pieces, and I think, I mean, what LaMelo did, you can honestly say that's a dirty play, but at the same time, yeah.
And here's Doherty for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. KD on the wing. And a great
Oh, I still made it. I still made that. You know what? I'm not complaining. Thank you, 2K.
You can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Mitchell wide open.
Oh, come on, bro.
Friendly spin and that one drops.
Why is Klay Thompson not on all-time Warriors?
Highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And the basket by Curry.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Here's Curry. That's good, and he's
Mm.
now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Oh, yes, sir.
Early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Man, got you jumping.
And
What?
shot
What?
highly
What?
early.
Come on, bro. You was not. Come on.
Launches a three. It's off
Hey,
Bradbury.
you sure about that?
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter,
Bang.
Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go
Man, you need to stop doing that.
back to you."
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Up and in for the basket, number 4.
Yes, sir.
For 5 now.
And once he got to the 10,
No.
welcome to 2K Sports. We have the
Eh, There's a problem within the system. Honestly, if this doesn't work, I'm about to just quit this.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill.
Yeah, it's right there.
Good, MP.
He did trip them. That's how he got. That's how Bam got hurt. I mean, did he do it on purpose? I don't know. Yeah, they did find him, and he got a flagrant two foul. Oh, no. Yeah. All right. Gold one. Sure. I'm inside the
Guys, we
theater.
are Beach Noise, Season 6, 2K26 Curators, and you're watching 2K TV. Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Music is such a big part of the NBA.
Did you go into one? Oh, that's weird.
It's pretty surreal to be a part of the soundtrack of 2K. Like, I grew up playing this game, and like the soundtrack is just iconic. You know, like I think
I gotta
of,
call my parents and let them know this is unreal.
I think once I start playing 2K, and then all of a sudden I hear something we did, it's like, whoa, this is real.
I'm gonna be right back.
Beach Noise is our creative collective.
Yeah, it's a way of life. It's
Shoot, yo.
our band name. It's our
Yo.
Music's the
Yeah, my bad, guys. I'm joining the kid that you guys don't like.
Johnny and Matt met.
Yeah.
Yeah, to play some 2K.
They both were audio
Also,
engineers and
remember,
were brothers.
this will be more for Michael because I know Garrett, you barely checked the group chat. You remember what I said earlier, bruh?
What I was working on.
That
No.
that if I catch diabetes, it's because of so and so.
Down to LA. We kind of
I think so.
Yeah, I'm having this thing right now. Is smacking.
Oh.
after school we'd go straight to 2K, straight to our buddy's house.
Garrett, if you want to know what I'm talking about, it's in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm looking currently.
You just hear in the wild, and instantly you're just like, oh, that's 2K.
We approached this soundtrack with
No, I said I was gonna be right back. I was gonna join a different chat and be back right back.
We've been working with and our close friends and people that we truly believe in. And these are some of the
Hold on.
songs that we could
Oh yeah, Gary, you see it?
that we just believe in.
Yep. Yeah,
I
see
just
it.
checked it
Okay.
again.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I
Ah,
understand.
jeez. Anyway, let
Hey,
me
if it wasn't
know.
for the
Let,
if
let,
it wasn't for the yogurt, this shit is sugary. It would be sugary as hell.
let us know how the diabetes goes, my friend.
But we like it that way.
I will.
And we want to lean into that. That's just truly how. Like,
I blame TikTok.
There's artists, Dad Dex, who
It's always TikTok. Those goddamn horrible TikTok reels. You know,
Because
their challenges and their
they're talking
you
about
know
this
hype.
viral thing where
Yeah, viral.
they take the you're supposed to take like some kind of Greek yogurt. I use the Greek yogurt too, but like mine is more from a specific different company. And then you're supposed to take some kind of Biscoff biscuits or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you put it on it, and then you put it in the freezer, and then freeze it, and then you take it out for a little. You take it out, and then you eat it. The
Yeah.
problem is, I put the thing in the freezer a little too long, so it's a little harder to eat. But hey, man, it shit tastes good though. I also
You know,
added the
diabetes is a bad thing, but sometimes it's worth it. It's worth getting
yeah.
diabetes.
I also added the what do you call it, the Bolifia chocolate sandwich.
really honored for this opportunity, and it means a lot to all three of us. And it's something that it's like a childhood dream come true. Still can't believe our songs in my favorite video game.
I'll
I
probably.
yeah,
mean,
guys.
no one really. No one really gets diabetes off of eating sandwiches nowadays, now do they?
No. What?
Good fucking sandwiches.
No, I mean, it's basically just they call it a sandwich, but it's really just like some chocolate in the middle and then some biscuits on the outside.
And your superpower
Ah.
subscription goes directly toward adding new clean power to the grid. Plus, every month you'll snag NBA 2K.
God damn it, now I'm fucking hungry.
Learn more at
But yeah, these shits are smacking, guys. I suggest y'all try it though.
Travel to the gain access to the reactor.
But yeah, I'm gonna go join the other video chat because I know you guys don't want them in here. So
Absolutely not.
You know what? No. I think Michael wants him in here. You know what? Yeah, I think Michael
Shut
would
up.
happily want this kid in here.
That doesn't sound right, Garrett, coming from you.
Why?
The way you said it.
Hey, you're the one that wants him in here, not me. I'm probably gonna get ready to get out of here anyway. Gonna finish up this mission.
but yeah, I that's the case. Then not y'all boys.
Let him
Night.
know.
I see that my guard up there on the wing got beat. I'm already down there on the block to help out, get the board.
Yo, Dom, you ain't joined the match yet?
Say that it's important to know what your teammates' ratings are.
Oh, never mind. I'm not even with you.
Offensive rebound. You'll notice I'm on the left side right here. As soon as I see you going up, I know you're snatching that, and I'm out and running. Fast break, easy 2 points.
Yeah, usually on defense, if the guard up top, like whoever's up top on defense and the shot goes up, you need to be back. Like, you need to get back for that outlet pass, the first person up there, the first guard up there.
So here I am trying to watch that corner shooter. So we go to double. Of course, leaves a cutter open, and you're right there. So talk about the rotation here.
Yes. So as soon as I see a double, of course, you know that somebody's going to be open. And this is where rotation is very, very important. And this is where a lot of help defense comes in. So when they double out in the corner, I know the top of man, he's cutting, he's open, and I'm there to help. Because from corner to quarter, they're not going to make that pass. So I can help off my dude.
Yeah.
And then say the dude passes out. That's when my wing needs to rotate over, and we all rotate out of that.
That's right. All right, so on here, we're kind of patrolling the paint. I'm watching where you're at. I'm watching where the defense is. When the ball's on the right side, I can get into the paint and just intimidate them enough to not drive in. Then as soon as my guy comes out, you're going to rotate over here, get the block.
Exactly. We're going in and out. Of course, we have that 3-second defensive.
Yeah, you got
so
too much money to spend.
As soon as I see Chris comes out, I come in from the weak side corner and I help out in the paint.
And how important is that, communicating with your other bigs when you're out there playing the 5? Like, you guys communicate a lot on when to rotate?
Yes, 100%. I mean, rotation is the biggest thing for defense. So when
see.
somebody is beat or when somebody is coming up and you're
Yeah, we got it. I probably should have went. Huh? No, what are you saying? Oh, I probably should. Yeah, I was saying I probably should have went in here as my big man build, not my point guard. I mean, I said it's kind of real, and yes, I do have a beard. I didn't even really slap that man's hand, but all right. Damn. All right. Never mind. Yeah, it was a weird jump shot, but what was dude not doing with his contesting the shot? I really gave them all the time to defend me too. That jump shot was terrible. What was that, 2K? That was not me. That was 2K. Damn me, right under the paint too. I know he's not. He's gonna shoot it. I was like, did I contest that one? Okay, I did. Buddy in the pink ran out. Get open, not on this side. Was that an air one? Or yeah, I got that. That's game. What is he doing? What? I mean, GG's. You weren't passing the ball either, bro. So I don't know what you talking about. No, you was just as much of a ball hog as we were. You were, bro. Literally, why would I pass the ball if I'm wide open? Bro's just arguing just to argue, bro. Like, why would I pass the ball if I'm wide open? Like, bro's just chatting just to chat. And we won the game too, so I don't know why this make the game. And uh, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Wait, Did I just see a 7-footer? Don't tell me I'm guarding that man. Oh shoot. Oh, no, I got it. I got it. Relax. I mean, our teammate, both of them were open. Really, I just saw him first. Yeah. I mean, they probably felt like it, or more likely it's because it relates to their player. Like, for example, some people would like to make a Kobe build or a Shat build. Huh? And I mean, I knew I had it because that dude was just gonna try his hardest to guard me at the three. Damn, I was a little late. Bro, that man ain't gonna see you cutting. That man's trying to play ISO ball. Now he got his deep bomber. I already know he's not gonna pass the ball. I got delayed. If you pass, I got it. Oh, he actually made that. Really not. Hey. Damn, dog. So you just chucked the shot just in with a man in your face. I never finished a series, to be honest. I mean, when I say I never finished a series, obviously it means I watched it, but I just never finished. I never got far with it, to be fair. Huh? Well, obviously, from the moment the show is... Alright. Yeah. Huh? Just a bunch of inappropriate, teenager, adult-related stuff. I mean... Dom, I hate to tell you this, but I am a grown man. I can watch whatever I want to watch. You, on the other hand, you can't. Damn, he actually made it. That means you still can't watch certain shows. You could barely even watch the PG-13 shows. You still have to watch it with your parents' permission. Bro, I don't know why. I tried to get him open, but it clearly did not help. Right? Never mind, you got it. See, I could have really stepped up, but I didn't realize our teammate was gonna get crossed up like that. Bro, get open before I can even pass you the ball. I'm pretty sure if your mom has some common sense, she would be like, well, obviously a stranger. Damn, I should have wanted to try to get boards, but I thought a teammate would be doing that. Yeah, no, you're not getting no easy basket, all right? Y'all making this way too easy. Okay, we need to make a 3. You said you wanted it, right? Okay. You're supposed to make the 3, not miss the 3. Oh, I didn't realize we were the ones that were up 18. Oh, never mind. Hey, teammate, pass the ball, bro. Pass the ball, bro. Jesus, man. Yeah, we can't make a 3. Too late. Never mind. Yeah, the game's over. I forgot. Tight game. All right, so one of us. All right, prevent the 3. Why this man keep on shot chucking? I mean, I did see wide open, but for some reason 2K decided to pass that way. I didn't ask for them to pass it that way. Because to be fair, both of y'all were wide open. I'm just saying, to be fair, both of you guys were wide open. I just quick pass instead of icon pass, so it just went to him. Oh, I would, I wouldn't know. I didn't get far in Shameless. Dom, what are you doing? Sure. Yeah, I saw you. Damn, they're clogging that paint. Yeah, like it became a 2-on-1, and they're clogging the paint, bro. So I couldn't really do that. That was damn. That was on me. I should have forced a dunk at least. That's on me. Yeah, he's not doing anything, bro. That's kind of bad for us. Why did my player move up to that player? Oh my god. Shoot me there, bro. He actually made that. I should have shot that myself there, because it looked like I was more wide open than both of them. Both of y'all. Nope, I did not mean to do that. I definitely did not mean to do that. Yeah, we're losing this one. Okay, I was hoping we didn't lose to that. Was that it? Did he have a deep bomber? Honestly, I don't know. And I don't know why you didn't pass me the ball. I was more open than you were. Damn. Wait, what? You said pedo? That's an adult that likes kids like yourself. No, 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 no. See, what we mean by likes kids, we talking about in a sexual matter. And that, yeah, that's a whole different story. I shouldn't have left them open. Yeah, P Diddy is apparently one. Oh, that's an arrow wand. Nice board. To be fair, that was not as contested. All right, please make the right play. All right, but you could have dunked it to be honest. Well, never mind. Three is better than two. Yes. Allegedly, because allegedly, because Drake did was talking about how this girl was attractive and she was like 17. She was like 17. It was on. It was no. Drake was definitely not 17. That man was in his. This was when Drake was in his 30s. There might have been other cases, but I just don't remember off the rip. Yeah, we kind of did. GG's. We could have low-key won that match. What the? So what the fuck? Yeah, you got that. Okay, that's on me. I should have. Uh, that's all. That one's. Oh, let's try. I should have passed it to our teammate. My phone. Okay, I need to really start playing some defense. So fuck. Yeah, listen, my build is not built for defense. My bad for missing the live stream. No, you good, man. If I'm not mistaken, you're SB soldier, right? Damn. Okay, that one's not on me. Can you say that again? Yeah, you're SB soldier, right? That's one of your account. This is one of your accounts. Right. Oh, you dropped. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, but it's good, man. Everything's going good. Oh, let's go. Oh, there was it. Damn, I should have defended that. That's on me. That's me and my weak defense. Damn, bruh. I know, I got it. I got it, man. I got it. Literally, my play is just slow to get back. If he wasn't slow to get back, we could have. Fast. Dom, I was wide open. Trying to come up. Oh my god. Right here. Let's go. Man, let's GG, y'all. The Warriors got eliminated. Damn, dog, can you lower that? God, Dom, lower that volume. But yeah, SB Soldier. Man, that's tough, man. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect the Warriors to make it far. No offense. Who? Oh, yeah. Who got 19 points? Well, I mean, you were scoring because you got the ball every time. So, not really. You just basically a ball hog. And plus, I'm always passing you the ball anyways. I mean, bro, I literally was passing you the ball a good chunk of times Actually, all of y'all, anyone, the ball. I'm more of a passer than a scorer. Okay, that's on me. I need to stop leaving people open, bro. That's if you get open. Yeah, you were behind the line, and now you decided to take a bad shot. Man, if I wasn't a little late, bro, I would have been a block. Bro, get up half court before you get a violation. You know, Dom, I thought you were gonna have them. That's why I was gonna go over there. Oh, we need to start scoring some threes, so never mind. Yeah. What? I thought I was going up, bro. I did not realize my line. My phone was online. Nope, not again. Uh, we, we did get stopped, but damn, we really let that happen. Okay, no, that was a really bad pass. Damn. That dunk was nasty. To be honest, it was. I'm on. Mine unfortunately has a deep bomber. All right, bro. You don't need to play good defense, bro. Y'all are up by like 10. Oh, that was a really good block. I don't know why they keep on doing this when they're up. They're up by like 10. Pass the ball, bro. Okay. I mean, you could have went up. Woo. Hey. I mean, I know we're losing, but like, hey, you know what? Get back out. Okay. Let's go. At least we're not gonna go out that bad. Is your quick play? No, I don't. I don't think it's gonna work because both Itch and Rec has been giving me problems. You got it. I don't know either. I thought one of y'all was guarding him. Who do you think is better, Kareem? Oh, I can't even get to see the rest of that because PlayStation. SB Soldier is trying to ask who's better. I think it's trying to say either Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or well, I don't know who that. Oh, or Shaq. Kareem or Shaq. Are we talking all time or in their prime? If we're talking about primes, then yeah, Shaq. Yeah, Kareem all time, but Shaq in prime, Shaq. Cause okay, all time, then yeah, we're going with Kareem. We're going with the captain. Because if we're talking about primes, Shaq had much better prime. Because there was nobody that could guard. Don't need to stop taking these shots. If you're gonna go up there like that, force a dunk at least. Oh, that's on me for not trying to get that board. Yeah, the way how Shaq had his offensively speaking, literally no one can go in the paint with him unless you have like really good footwork. Actually, I may have to agree with you on that one. That the only person that could really beat Shaq is I think you said Hakeem Olajuwon and then Yao Ming. Yeah, I can agree with that. Especially prime Hakeem. Oh, Yao gets injured quite often. That's why his career wasn't really as good as it could have been. Yeah. He had a very short, really good prime. You could have just went. You were really running around because you had two dunks you could have done. What? I could have. I thought I had that one. Yeah. At point. Okay, at point guard we got Steph. At shooting guard. Ooh, shooting guard is an interesting one. Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I put Michael Jordan in there. I don't know. I don't know who to pick for shooting guard. Small forward. You know what? I'm gonna go a little different route. I will put Kawhi at the small forward, a prime Kawhi Leonard, and then power forward I will put LeBron. Yeah, Shannon. Yeah, you could put Shaq in there. I wouldn't I wouldn't mind Hakeem either, or like a Bill Russell even just to get boards. Has to be who? You want both Shaq and Yao Ming to be the power forward and the center? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good, I guess, Twin Towers type of build, but the problem is, um, they're both gonna be slow at getting to the paint, and they're both not really. Well, actually, no, never mind. I'm pretty sure Yao Ming can shoot. No, that's Shaq. But yeah, Yao Ming, I'm pretty sure has a. Doesn't he have a? Yeah, he can shoot. So you know what? I changed my mind. Nope, I'm almost off. There you go. No, that's a really good one. I just thought that there might be an issue with spacing, but then I realized I forgot Yao can shoot. My backup? I'm gonna put Kyrie as my backup, probably for shooting guard. To be honest, actually, no. That would be prime Klay Thompson. Kyrie, Kyrie will be my backup. Um, point guard. Actually, no. I need a point guard I can defend because if you have Kyrie and Steph, they both are not really good defenders like that. Kyrie's not a terrible one, but they're gonna get bullied. I really don't know who I'm gonna have. Huh? Yeah. I mean, it depends on what you want your backup point guard to do. I guess the way it is. All right, time to shut this game down. You could have shot that teammate. I don't know what you were afraid of. Oh, the actual guy. No, it's not a. Is it? Oh, never mind. Small. Tracy McGrady is cool. You know you. You know what? I can't argue against that one. Who's your point guard? You want Klay Thompson as your point guard? No, you could have easily just switched Luca and Klay. Just put Klay where he's supposed to be at the shooting guard and put Luca at your point. I was about to say, why would you have Klay Thompson as your point guard? That man can't do anything that a point guard can do. What can he do? Oh, okay. No, 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 no. That's not what a point guard naturally does. I'm not saying point guards can't shoot, but like that's not their primary job. Their primary job is to facilitate, and Klay cannot facilitate to save his life. Well, literally, Luca's job is to facilitate. I ain't gonna lie, dude should have just let me try with. I mean, instead of just trying to help out, because now you're putting yourself in a situation where you're the guy that you're guarding is open. I could test that. What? Bro, I know damn well I contested that one. Damn, that was just an overall bad release. How would you? That was an even worse shot. At least mine was open. I just badly released it. Hey, damn. Yeah, you missed. Don't. Oh, pass it. Shoot it. No. Oh my God. Why did he didn't pass it as soon as I shot it, but he decided to shoot that. S- Center, I will go with Wemby because he will block and contest. I'll go with Wemby. Power forward? Uh, you know what? I guess I'll take Jokic. small forward. Ooh, I don't know. I guess we'll go with yeah, like Tracy McGrady. I put Luca as a point guard, and then for shooting guard, I got you know what? I will take Ray Allen. Well, you wanted Klay Thompson as a point guard. I can hear that. Yeah, all right. Well, that's on me. Yeah, it's because my player can't recover, bro. My motion style is not that fast. Okay, okay, okay. That was on our teammate for taking a really shitty shot. Really could have. I saw that coming too, but my player did not want to react to that fast enough. Damn, I thought I could get a steal. Damn. Oh, he could have forced that dunk. Hey. I could have contested that one, but I thought our team was going to get back into him. Why didn't you just pass the ball? Oh, okay. I mean, this guy. We got the ball back, so it's fine. There. What? I passed up, bro. I pressed X before that even happened. Come on, 2K. Watch out, watch out. Let's go. Alright, it doesn't matter. Man, relax. It's not that bad. Okay, never mind. It was that bad. Damn. Please. I might not. 50-50. Good night. So I take it Michael left.
Yep, Michael's gone.
I see.
No drills today, man. You can still shoot around if you want, though.
Why not? Alright, let me play one match.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Kings. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And of course, Denver. They're much further down the standings right now. Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Prince out there with Shepard. And Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver,
All right, let's see how this matchup goes.
then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team. That if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, so far they've done
Let's go.
what they set out to do. When you're at home, you have all the daily distractions of your life. Everyone else has the same thing, but when you're traveling together, sometimes that forges a strong bond, and this team has that largely because of MP.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this race.
Damn.
The speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Shepard with the ball. James covered.
Bang.
Plenty of daylight on that shirt. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Back to MP.
Hey.
With another bucket.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive.
Are you serious, bro? Come on.
Contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Prince finds Sabonis. Back to Prince.
Bang. Let's go.
Nice feed that time from Sabonis. MP's got 7.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Outside, Porzingis on the wing, Gordon. 6 to shoot. Here's James. Sabonis grabs the board. And so, MP will bring it up for the Kings. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th
Damn.
win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance.
Bro, what?
He ended up with 44 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission.
What the?
Just to see
Yo.
how he follows it up. Guys,
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you.
That was not on me.
It was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort
That was not on me.
he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Out to DeRozan. Fires the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can
Damn.
credit their defense or lack
Yeah, we too small for all of it.
breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Kings.
Let's go.
Pass to DeRozan. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Moody. Outside for Murray.
Let's go.
Sacramento will take possession.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Blacks checked in for the Kings. Trey Mann comes in for Shepherd. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Murray the pass to Prince. That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento. Murray against MP. Right wing. Murray outside. No good from outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Wait, what?
That free throw missing. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Now Vincent Kuzma. Go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Black. Shepard's checked in for Murray. And it's Prince in for Trey Mann. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. MP outside. Five on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Kings making a change here. Blacks checked in. So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Clippers. Gornett, DeRozan defending. And it's James missing. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
A couple of turnovers for him in just the last 2 minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
On the floor for Sacramento. Prince out there with Shepherd. Then there's Black. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the block. Nice touch on the back shot. Here's Prince. Last time out he had 44 points. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Taking a look now at some numbers for James. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now here's Prince. He's got 10. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger. figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective, them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense. Back over to you guys.
All right, Ellie, thanks a lot. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. And the Kings also making a change. Sabonis, he's checked in for Purdy.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's DeRozan, guarded closer. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Shepard missing. The Nuggets leading. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray outside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. He claims that one off the back iron and down it falls.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jamal Murray.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here's Prince. 10 points for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Fifth on the list, MP.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Moody with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's MP following the score by Jamal Murray. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. Murray way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Denver Nuggets.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries.
Well, they lose Anthony Edwards, so it's not just the point they'll miss, it's the spark he brings.
And we wish Edwards our best getting back to the floor. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Kings trail by 8. Now, here's MP. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
They've got Jamal Murray. Gordon out there with Porzingis. Then it's James. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And here is MP. 10 points for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Pass to Moody for the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Kevin, back to you.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to James. Gordon with the screen for James. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's MP. He's got 10. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Murray, the pass to Gordon. James looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
And it has hurt him, no doubt about it. 7 points yielded off turnovers this quarter alone.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Sacramento. Now here's James. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And a missed late.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going. Because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the Kings pick up 2. Cranes the three-pointer. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Man can't hit. Nuggets are going even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Moody the pass to Murray. Defended by Sabonis. Gordon good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Defense really working hard to stop Gordon, but he's a skilled big man who knows how to use his body, especially in the paint.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .110 left in the third. Pass to Sabonis from past the arc. Out to Miller for 3. Sinks the triple. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now, here's Kuzma. Still yet to score. Here's Clifford, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. Zinkas is checked in for Jamal Murray. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Kings. MP comes in for Miller. .24 seconds left to play in the third. Now Kuzma. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Denver. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Nuggets leading by 11. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Black. Trey Mann is out there with MP. Then there's Pirtle. Here's Clifford at the 3, the small forward. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. At the line for 1. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Like at 6. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. MP with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
They're actually starting a new trend, which isn't ideal when it comes to turnovers. It's really becoming problematic.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
His turnover numbers are certainly not good. Ugly, as a matter of fact. It's not the only reason they're behind, though, but it is a factor.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Houston. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Now here's Prince. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Now here's Porzingis. Gordon with no one around, and the 3-ball is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession. and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Black. And Shepard subbed in for Trey Mann. Murray against MP. Moody the pass to Porzingis. Outside Gordon. Pass to Murray. A three-pointer, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Man, that's a nice play by Murray. He's so good at baiting the defender, sucking him out of position there.
Two shots. Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
First one falls for it. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Vincent. Lots of room. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuzma pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Isaac's checked in for Denver. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Houston passes to Kuzma inside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And Poeltl pulls it down. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
Yeah, I mean, a loss would have given them a horrendous 0-4 mark in the season series, so I thought they did very well to avoid that fate.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jamal Murray.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dining.
Down low. Here's Griffin, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And it's just competing, and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
19 seconds left in the game. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
As outsiders watching the games, we don't know what players are thinking, feeling. There are nights every year where, for whatever reason, the team just looks flat. The juice isn't there. Did it feel that way today for you?
the game, okay? I mean, it's not a video game. We're human. We get tired, physically and mentally. Flying all over the place, dealing with this, that, and the other. I know fans don't want to hear all of this, but it's true. Having said all of that, there's no excuse for us. Those guys we played are tired too. And we lost. We need to be better.
I wish you luck, Anthony.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you later.